So I had just got done watching Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers. I saw that back in 96. And then 1997 came in with no news of a new Halloween movie. And by this time, I'm dying for another one. And nothing. So we get to 1998. January, February, March, April, May, June. And I get word of a movie called Halloween H2O 20 years later. And this was told to me by a friend of mine named Cameron Bunch. And back at that time, we mostly sat outside and ate snacks and talked about the movie under the hot summer sun. You see, back in 1998, they had the internet, but we didn't. And we actually had to talk to each other. Unlike the kids today, we actually talked to each other. You know, we were just chilling outside with nothing. No toys, nothing. We were just talking about H2O and we can't wait to see it and all this stuff. So we go to 1999, fast forward. And my grandfather comes over and I said, hey, I want you to get a movie for me. And he said, what is it? And I didn't want to tell him what it was because I was afraid he was going to say no. So what I did was I played a game with him. I said, hey, what does hydrogen plus oxygen equal? And he said H2O. I said, yes, bingo. That's the name of the movie I want you to get. So the following week he comes over and I'm in the bedroom with my dad and we're playing NBA Live 98. That's the hottest thing back then. My mom comes into the bedroom and she says, hey, I got a surprise for you. Your grandfather wants to see you. Come out of the room. I said, Mom, I'm busy. She says, just come out of the room. You're going to like this. I come out of the room and my grandfather tells my brother, give him the tape. My brother hands it to me. Halloween H2O. Just when I think I can watch it, nope. I got to go to Bible study. So I was like, oh man, I got to go. And so off to Bible study I go. I was telling everybody in the house, hey, I got H2O. They're all like, cool. So we do the Bible study. We come back home. We bring some of the food home from there and everything. I just ate the sweets because I'm so excited. I can't wait to see H2O. My brother's like, hey, I'm going to my friend's house. I'm like, bye. I get to watch H2O. Well, guess what? My brother really didn't miss that much. Because when I put the movie in, first of all, I couldn't see the picture because my heads were dirty, the VCR heads. You had to clean the heads. I spent about a half an hour doing that. Finally got them clean. We opened up the movie and they're playing Mr. Sandman. And I'm like, what is this? Somebody had broken into this lady's house. Now, obviously, I knew it was Michael Myers. I mean, it's a fucking Halloween movie. Who else could it have been? She's like, somebody broke into my house. And I agreed that it was Michael. And I thought the movie started off all right. He comes in, and when I finally see Michael, I'm getting all happy and everything. I see that he's got the same mask from part 6. So that was a nice little follow-up. Tommy Doyle had beaten the shit out of him. I was wondering how he was going to come back from that one. And he kills her. Knife across the throat. Clean kill. Not a big mess. You know, I thought that was cool. My mom comes into the living room. She says, you're watching the movie? I said, yeah. Do you want to watch it with me? She says, yeah, why not? I rewind the movie. We started all over. H2O had a pretty good opening. You know, I like the theme. I like the newspaper clippings. That was very nice. And they had the little composite sketch. It was cheesy, you know, it had Michael Myers there. Looked like a 10-year-old drew it, but whatever. So, as the movie comes along, we see that Laurie is a drunk. She now dresses like a dude. I don't know why that is. And, you know, her son is an asshole. He treats her like shit. I mean, I know your mom's paranoid. I know she's annoying, but she's been through something. But he basically says, Mom, I can't take this anymore. I guess I can't blame the kid. So I'm waiting for Michael Myers to kill someone because everybody else that he killed was off screen. Except for Marion Chambers, played by Nancy Stevens. Now, he's, you know, just stalking everyone. And I'm saying to myself, why is everyone being killed off screen? The guy got a skate to the face. Why couldn't we see that? That would have been awesome. And the other guy, the guy that came with him, he was killed off screen. What is it with all this off screen stuff? Michael Myers doesn't do anything all day on Halloween except scare a mom and her daughter. That's all he did during the day on Halloween. And I was wondering about that. Because me and my mom, we just knew that he was going to kill the little girl or kill the lady. Nope. All he did was scare them. Like I said in the rant, peekaboo, I see you. He didn't do anything. So, we get to Halloween night. So I'm like, maybe I'll get some action. And one of the first things I'm thinking is, why isn't he in Haddonfield? Why is Michael Myers at a fucking school? I don't get that. So we get to the death scene of Sarah Weintraub, or whatever her name is, played by Jodie Lynn O'Keefe. And guess what? Her boyfriend Charlie, he's killed off screen like the other ones. And Michael kills her by breaking her leg with an elevator and then stabbing her. And he kills Laurie's boyfriend. And I have to admit, I did like the part with the final showdown where Laurie was like, Michael! That was cool. And they wanted to fight each other. Michael Myers swings down from the roof or whatever. But there were some things that I couldn't go with. Like Laurie's son John becoming a boxer all of a sudden. He's punching the shit out of Michael Myers. Michael Myers stabs him with a knife. And Molly, played by Michelle Williams, this is the part I really don't get. She picks up this big ass rock and just knocks the shit out of Michael Myers. And then when he gets back up, he's got this angry look on his face. Like, oh no, this bitch didn't hit me with this big ass rock. I'm gonna kill her ass. And then John is yelling like, open the door! Open the fucking door! Even back then, I knew John was a bitch. This movie, man, I'm telling you. So then we get to the part where it's just Laurie and Michael Myers. This is the part that really made me angry. Laurie tricks Michael Myers. She stabs him. Boom, 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 boom. Stabbing him with both arms. That's cool as hell. He falls off the balcony. She tries to finish him off. But LL Cool J comes out of nowhere. No, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. Just let him go. He wouldn't let her finish him. Why not? She was gonna stab him in the heart. That's how you could tell they were just thinking of a reason to let him come back. And then if that's not bad enough, we have to make this movie even fruitier. Because now we've got to have a love moment between Laurie and Michael. So Laurie takes Michael's seemingly dead body, loads it into the truck, and takes the truck over. She says, "Don't move, I'm taking this van." Michael wakes up. It scares the shit out of her. She puts on the brakes. Michael goes flying out the window. She drives the van off the road, and Michael is stuck between the van and the tree. Laurie reaches out her hand to Michael. "Michael, take my hand. Take my hand, Michael. I love you." And Michael reaches out his hand. "Laurie, Laurie." Now, he didn't literally say that, but you know what I'm saying. And I'm like, why would you touch his hand? And even my mom said, this is what she said. Mom literally said, "Don't trust that motherfucker." Hey, what can I say? We keep it real. She said, "He's demonic. He been trying to kill you for 20 years and you gonna trust him and touch his hand." And even I was wondering that. "Michael, take my hand. Take my hand." And she smiles after he takes her hand. And then she chops his head off. And it's like dun 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 dun. And she just stands there, breathing for like 5 minutes. She's like, "Ah, ah, 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 ah." And then the movie just shuts off. Boom, boom, boom. Dun, 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 dun. And I'm like, that's the end? That's it? I don't get this movie. LL Cool J wouldn't let Laurie finish Michael off. "No, don't touch him, Laurie. Don't touch him. Don't touch him. He's dead. He's dead, Laurie." LL, don't you think Laurie would know her own brother? I mean, let's see. Let's go over this stuff. He was shot 6 times, set on fire, beat with a 2x4, shot again, beat with a lead pipe. But you're sure he's dead, huh? I guess. And if that's not bad enough, they bring on some song, you know, "Was this life for? Was this life for?" I'm like, why are they putting a rock and roll song in a Halloween movie? They already did that with Halloween 6. What is it with Halloween and rock and roll all of a sudden? But we knew he wasn't dead, even though he got his head chopped off. I like certain parts of the movie. I like the opening, and I like the fight between Michael Myers and Laurie. I just don't understand why LL Cool J wouldn't let her finish him off. But anyway, I watched it with the rest of the family. Watched it with my dad. Watched it with my brother when he came home from his friend's house. I liked having another Michael Myers movie, but if you were to ask me about that movie itself, didn't really like it back then and don't like it now. Halloween H2O, ladies and gentlemen. He just wouldn't let Laurie finish him. I don't get it. But whatever. And that's my honest reaction to it. Whatever. I wouldn't see Michael for another 4 years. But at least that time it would be worth the wait. Fuck what the haters say. My reaction to Halloween H2O 20 years later. And how can I forget to say, I'm the Michael Myers fanatic, and I approve this message.